Okay, now for something completely different. In the list of the silly and outrageous, I included the greatness of Chinese food. And I could go on and on about why I consider Chinese food to be less than advertised. Growing up in Indiana, I thought that I knew what Chinese food was. My favorite Chinese restaurant was the Lotus Garden. I ate La Choy Chinese food and thought it was great. My wife tried to introduce me to the real thing while we were in the US, but I was obviously not paying attention. I was in love and still am. And I'm kind of clueless at the best of times. So when we moved to Taiwan in 2010, it finally dawned on me what I was getting into. Chinese food is terrible. Worse, I seem to be the only American on this island who feels that way. Every other expat thinks that the food here is awesome. Either that or there is something wrong with me, or something wrong with them, or both. Probably both. However, I'm beginning to suspect that crafty Taiwanese have been brainwashing expats into believing that Cho Dofu and Kimchi are wonderful instead of a deadly, awful, poisonous, toxic affront to mankind. How I escaped this coordinated culinary assault is a mystery. And if you want to feel a bit of my horror, repeat these words after me. Pig blood cake. I kid you not. That's a part of authentic Chinese cuisine. And I have forbidden Mrs. Little from bringing any of that into our home, or Cho Dofu, or kimchi. But did I mention that she has a sense of humor? Yeah, you know how that worked out. So I bring to your attention the ultimate plot to dominate the world. A new world order is rising, attempting to corrupt and dominate the globe. And yes, it is a globe. Around the world, there is a Taiwanese coterie of chefs, secret agents of this new culinary order, who are beguiling the taste buds of the West with General Tso's chicken, beef chow mein, and chop suey. Little do ignorant Westerners know that what comes next is Cho Dofu, kimchi, and pig blood cake. You might think that the satanic conspiracies of the West are awful, but nothing beats the Cho of Cho Dofu. And yes, the Cho is truly powerful. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, do your research. How ironic to remember telling someone as I was getting ready to marry Mrs. Little that I thought that Chinese food was great. How foolish I was. How naive. And Mrs. Little's response to my feelings about Taiwanese food? It was your idea to come here. True enough. I was the one who wanted to come to Taiwan, and I actually like it here. How about that for irony? I just don't like the food. Give me a cheeseburger and some New Zealand ice cream, and I'll be fine. That's it for this Shotcast. Again, hit like, click subscribe, and whack that little bell. And please, share this video or the MP3. After you have done all that, leave a comment. I like seeing what you have to say about what was said here. Your input is welcome. Then help keep Omega Shock and the Shotcast alive. There's a link below that can help you do that. I did this for free for 8 years. Now I can't. Also, subscribe to The Shock Letter at theshockletter.com and read my books for free. You do not want to get caught by what is coming.